All right, anyways, we do have Go Ahead Eagles hosting West Bromwich Albion. I've gone the wrong way. What is any of that? Well, it's neat, whatever it is. Well, look at all the new ones that we have. What is any of this? Okay, this all looks correct to me. We'll go back to eSports Game Cam, rules, all that's correct. Audio, sliders all correct. That's all correct. All right, fantastic. So hoping that I've got this ready to go. Let's send it. Go Ahead Eagles hosting West Bromwich Albion. This is West Brom's first game of the season. Let me post in the group chat. So anyways, this first game of the season for West Bromwich Albion. But big story is here. For this Go Ahead Eagles side, they've been making some moves here in the trade market. That's absolutely for sure. They have received Christopher Nkunku and Pedri from that of Inter Miami in exchange for Karim Benzema. Should be fantastic. This has been a huge trade for this Eagles side. Two very quality players in exchange for Karim Benzema, who that of Inter Miami really think that can be a positive part to the side. They are playing that of West Bromwich Albion, who, once again, their first game of the season. It is that of Nottingham Forest having the bye week today. That team, that's a brilliant shot there already. But I'm afraid it's off target from him. But that's Nottingham Forest team who put 4 past Borussia Dortmund in the first match week. Do have the off week this time out, but I think if all ends up their way, they could still find themselves top of the table. We do have that of Saint Etienne hosting Dortmund next up on the docket, and then finally rounding things out with AC Milan hosting Southampton. And still to come afterwards, we do have the reveal of the format for the in-season tournament. what was formerly the domestic cup, but I think it's kind of just in-season tournament now, has to be. But anyways, not the point. So it's Aspas looking forward now, has to try to get around Tamari. It's actually a good tackle. Ends up with Leao. Under pressure now from Kieran Trippier, and Trippier is going to get in front of Leao with ease, but has actually been sent down. It's going to end up with a West Bromwich throw-in now as Leao finds Hernandez. Hernandez again to Milinkovic-Savic. Got that one correct on first try, no way. Good passing so far here in the midfield from West Bromwich Albion. They're playing very tentative for the time being. Again, not really sure what the real standard of football is going to be for this squad. We have yet to see them in action so far this season. They've already had an early shot going on then earlier, but didn't really come out to anything. And they've actually just given up position in quite a good spot on the pitch, but they've gotten it back now. Chouameni trying to hunt down Pedri. The man now finds himself in Division 2, but on a squad which I think could realistically find themselves in the battle for promotion. This Go Ahead Eagles squad definitely has some talent to it, as now it's Jadon Sancho trying to work forwards. Christopher Nkunku, the man formerly of Wrexham and then Miami, and now over to Eagles. Tamori tackles. Chouameni gets it to Leao. As about 15 minutes have gone by here, and it still seems as if I would say, very even squads for the time being. Oh, but a good through ball, and it's Leroy Sané with it now. Trying to get around Chris Smalling. Inwards to Oshimen. And he's tackled by N'Golo Kante. Aspas to Pedri. To Aspas again. And Pedri again has Kieran Trippier now. Working quite well forward here is Trippier. It has Aspas again. Inwards to N'Golo Kante. Former man of Leicester City. Sancho, trying to work around Camavinga here. Can't quite do it. As Oshimen again. Well, that ball might be slipped through to Leao. Brilliant ball if it does, and it does get to him, but now he's got to work his way around Kieran Trippier, and the rest of the Eagles' defense is Leao to the near post. Can he have Oshimen? He's kind of taking it on a... Oh, what's this? It's going to be a penalty. I think maybe has the attempt gone off the arm then of N'Golo Kante. Yeah, I think that's kind of exactly what's happened there. That was risky call there. Penalty either way. It's Oshimen today. Osman to take. Well, the first goal for West Bromwich Albion is put away from the penalty spot. You best believe we're going to have a look at this in the replay viewer in just a minute, because that was... not exactly the clearest look at why they've given that penalty, but still, either way. Penalty tucked away. Very well then. I mean, good take from the spot, no doubt about it. Still a slight question as to why it's been called. Before we kick off here, let's go into the replay. Or the, yeah. So again, we're looking to see what the penalty was. We know it's handball by N'Golo Kante, but we want to see how... kind of egregious it was. So this is when it's kind of been played forward. I mean, I don't think would be the call there. What is actually the call here? He's not... Oh, maybe has it just then... That is a really weak penalty call, that. It's absolutely hit his shoulder. I don't even really think that you could classify that as in a natural position as well. I think that is really like... I don't know. If I'm refereeing a game, I don't think I'd give handball for that, really. It's in a position where, he's swinging about his arm naturally. Obviously, it shouldn't be out there, but again, I think that's a kind of a really ticky-tack way to call that. It's absolutely correct what he's done, the referee, but still, I'd be very upset. Either way, 1-0 to West Bromwich Albion in their first game of the season. After shot being made from the penalty spot from Ozyman, should be. Remember that YouTube channel, Ozyman Reviews? Anyways. So far, yet to make the impact they were hoping for is that of Christopher Nkunku or Pedri. I think Nkunku definitely could find the score sheet here, and here he goes trying to already work inwards. Has Pedri, trying to get around Tomori and can't do it. Yeah, I think Eagles really have kind of yet to find themselves in a position where they can find a good enough shot. They've had the ball a lot here. You know, I think West Brom passing the ball very well. But let's see if they move forward now. It's Nkunku, and now he's tackled. Sane, Chouameni inwards, but taking off the ball then. Oh, Milinkovic-Savic with a good tackle of Gabriel, and then N'Golo Kante gets it back. Remember, still next to come, we do have Saint-Etienne hosting that of Borussia Dortmund. Dortmund squad who was properly throttled by the Nottingham Forest team 4-0 last time out. It's Aspas to Nkunku. Nkunku now looking well, and Christopher Nkunku, his first shot in the red and yellow. It's out for a corner. Looks to be Jadon Sancho taking it right as we get towards the end of the first half here. Sancho to take it. Good amount of men in the box here for Eagles. Good clearance then, but still going to end up at the feet of Gabriel. Inwards to Pedri. That ball put out of play. Still another throw in here for Eagles. Aspas to Pedri. Pedri versus Hernandez here by the touchline, heading his way into the corner. Inwards to Declan Rice. Rice to Sancho. Tackled. Yeah, it's still just the one shot then from Christopher Nkunku, really. N'Golo Kante versus that of Mendes. Sorry, not Mendes. That was somebody else. It's too late for this. It's Camavinga with it in midfield now, trying his best to work his way forward, trying to get it to Milinkovic-Savic there, whose pass was intercepted. Pedri back to Kante. To Gabriel. And just the 1 minute at a time then. It's a little bold. We've had ourselves a corner and a penalty. I was thinking we may have had a little bit more, but not according to the fourth official. Declan Rice trying to move forward, but he plays backwards instead. That will do it for the first half. West Bromwich Albion go up 1-0 at the half. After Osimhen converts from the penalty spot. For West Bromwich Albion's first goal of the season. First goal in their history as well. But go ahead, Eagles, despite the moves they've made. Slightly disappointing first half from him, has to be said. Was expecting a little bit more. That's a fantastic bucket hat. Anyways. Yeah, Eagles having more possession as well, just the one shot from him. More passes attempted. Higher pass accuracy. I mean, it's a little surprising why they've not found the score sheet yet. According to the game, the best player so far, I mean, Osimhen is up at a 6'6", Leao a 6, Mendes a 6'2", and N'Golo Kante, despite conceding the penalty, to 6'5". I mean, he has played well in midfield. Well, 1-0 to score to West Bromwich Albion. They do get us underway here. And still, already trying to look forward now with Osimhen. Oh, he's gotten around Chris Smalling as well. This could be another opportunity for West Brom. Diving at the ball is Thibaut Courtois. Good way to get to it. That one was quite risky there as well. Bravely done it. And now potentially with the first time on the ball in the second half so far, do we see Go Ahead Eagles find themselves an attack on the way. Looks like they're going to play it slightly slower here for the time being. They've got Chris Smalling. Smalling versus Milinkovic-Savic here in midfield. Osimhen trying to close down on Gabriel. Ball put out of play. Throw-in coming up here, Leao. That's Schlotterbeck. Tomori. Schlotterbeck again. Tomori once more. like go-to-bed Eagles. Well, it has to be said, for the time being, you'd kind of expect with the players they have on this squad, they would have done a little bit more, but yeah, it has to be said. Slightly disappointing, has to be said, from Go Ahead Eagles for the time being, and if Osman puts together a second here for West Brom, it could be very difficult to come back from. As Osman now forced out of the box by Gabriel, and it will be a free kick here. Well, a good battle for the ball ends up with a free kick in favor of West Bromwich Albion. Yannick Carrasco will replace Kieran Trippier for Eagles, as it will be that of Ilkay Gundogan coming on for Milinkovic-Savic here. Leroy Sané with the free kick. It's up. It's off the wall and out for a corner. Well, Leroy Sané with it now. West Brom in a good position. Going to be slightly, I think, disappointing again if Eagles can't get something together going here. It's Ilkay Gundogan on it now. Osimhen tries the bicycle kick clearance. Oh, goodness me, is this going to be... No, it's a free kick, okay. I think maybe the... I don't really know what's happened there, to tell you the truth, but a free kick for that of Go Ahead Eagles. Eagles with it now, about an hour gone. Remember, coming up next, it is that of Saint-Etienne hosting Borussia Dortmund. And of course, as well, we have ourselves the reveal of the current format for the Domestic Cup tournament. N'Golo Kante with it now, over to Nkunku, who seems to have dropped further back in towards midfield. Although once he gets some space, he may get going here. He can get past Chouameni. Last pass tried to play a heel inwards, couldn't quite do it. And it does end up with West Bromwich Albion still with it now. How has he gotten that pass off? It's Leao. Oh, Leao gets clean around Chris Smalling and West Brom on a good one here with Leao. Kanji, though, great tackle. Gundogan. Leroy Sané. Sané, can he dribble through with Kanji and find a shot? It's going to be up for a corner. So Leao to take the corner. Not a lot of men in the box here for West Brom. Corner swung in. Triple Courtois will have no problem getting to that one. That ball cleared upfield, looking for Aspas. It'll fall to the feet of Jadon Sancho. To Pedri, to Nkunku, to N'Golo Kante. Smalling back to Akanji. Oh, Osimhen potentially with a good tackle, and no, the ball's going to be given back then to Eagles. 20 minutes remaining now. Carrasco backwards to Smalling. It's Akanji. Gabriel now at the left back spot. Not a lot of support here in midfield. Maybe could that of Jadon Sancho try to move closer to him, give him an option to pass, but no. Okay, good one. Good tackle. He tried to play it forward to Osman, but Gabriel's gotten in the way. So that's Akanji at that point. Again, Carrasco. Nkunku, once again playing in midfield. Only 15 minutes remaining now. And again, Go Ahead Eagles only have registered the one shot so far today. A team that I really thought, again, I talked about this in the build-up really as well, I think this is a team that could find themselves in promotion at the end of the season. But for the time being, they're really not playing like it, are they? It's Nkunku. Gets around Chouameni. Carrasco's onside. First effort here for Eagles. The shot's blocked initially. Tell you what, bit of a conundrum there between the defender and the man in goal. That one very close to being catastrophic. Osimhen trying to work forward now at the touchline. Leroy Sané. This is now Chris Smalling. Chouameni to Camavinga. And it's being played. Not sure what the call was supposed to be. West Bromwich back with it now. Less than 10 minutes remain. It's Ilkay Gundogan as Gabriel gets it to Rice, gets it to Smalling, and gets it to Kante. And out of the immediate danger. Jadon Sancho now. Trying to get around Mendes. Can't quite do it. Afraid to advance forward. Has Declan Rice in midfield. Has N'Golo Kante. Once again, only just 5 minutes remaining, and I don't believe there's going to be any added time in the second half. It's Kante. Oh, goodness me, Eagles got to work quicker than this. There's no way. You're down a goal. Less than a couple of minutes remaining. You got to be willing to send in some risks here. It's Christopher Nkunku. Great save. And a substitution being made now will be that of Youssef El Nesri in place for Aspas, and we do have somebody, it's Gavi, replacing Leroy Sané. That's a bold one. I thought Leroy Sané was doing quite well. I don't think I would have replaced him at this juncture. Sancho with the corner, looking for Nkunku, the header. Oh, might be in trouble. No, it's Jan Sommer. I'll tell you what, nearly had a player there to gobble up the extra. Instead, no second opportunity. Will be a throw here for West Brom as the seconds counting down at the end of regulation. 2 minutes added time to call. Yeah, Eagles got to get working here quicker. Why are we not, why are you not applying pressure? I mean, not really enough to consider a tackle being put in, and Courtois is going to play this on the ground. That's not going to do it. That's the end of the game. West Bromwich Albion take their first win in their first game. Go ahead, Eagles. Well, there's no real other way to say it. That is a disappointing performance then. I think they could have had absolutely a lot more, and the players they have traded away. Again, they traded away Karim Benzema for two very quality players in that of Christopher Nkunku and Pedri, and they've just not really succeeded with it, have they? Yeah, good game from West Brom. But for Go Ahead Eagles, that one, man, that's going to be one to forget, I'm afraid. So, anyways, next up we do have Saint Etienne hosting. Oh, goodness me! Saint Etienne hosting Borussia Dortmund. Oh, I've gone too far, haven't I? Yeah, there we go. That's the one. Goodness me, I'm losing my marbles. Which kit do we select here? I don't know. Maybe the all black? Yeah, I think the all black. I don't know. Anyways, we're here at, well, apparently Ivy Lane. Again, a lot of these clubs don't have real stadiums in the game. It's Saint Etienne hosting Borussia Dortmund. Etienne last time out drew 1-1 with the AC Milan squad. And that of Borussia Dortmund, well, we all remember what happened to them against that of Nottingham Forest. Of course, Nottingham with the bye week this time. Hopefully, for Dortmund's sake, they can have a better one here. Two squads, I think. Well, it's interesting because I think the Saint Etienne squad, again, another candidate for promotion, I think, come towards the end of the season. But this Dortmund squad, I think, could have an opportunity if they find the ball and they find themselves some opportunities. I think they've absolutely got the chance. Ciro Immobile on the ball already. Kvaratskhelia to Bremer. And this is the type of football that already we didn't see. I know we're only 2.5 minutes into the game, but this is something we didn't see from Dortmund. They're spending already time on the ball trying to find some possession. Kyle Walker tackles it quite well back to Hugo Lloris in goal. But I think if Dortmund can find some time on the ball, they'll play quite well. They've just got to be able to work the ball around the midfield and get themselves into position. Because, again, there's some quality players on this side that they just couldn't quite get into a spot to actually find goals. And Nottingham Forest did everything they needed to do last time out. It's already Ciro Immobile trying to work forwards. It's Rodrigo. Potentially a chance here for Dortmund. And it's on a play out for a corner. Swung in, not really in any position. Although Alexander Isaac picking it back up versus Kyle Walker now. Rodrigo, and tackled. That's now Lionel Messi alongside Kylian Mbappe, probably the most dangerous front two in the entire league. But again, it has to be said, though, I mean, the front two who really didn't do much damage against AC Milan when they did play. Slightly surprising. But it's Messi now inwards. It's Mbappe. Mbappe to Bruno Guimaraes. It's Chiesa. Oh, and it's been put in. Well, Chiesa, the goal then for Saint-Etienne. It's Mbappe to Guimaraes. That ball was kind of tackled, but not really. It's ended up at the feet of Chiesa, and he's taking it well with little to no notice about it. Oh God, did you see how his leg bent on that one? Huh. How is that not man in a heap? Sorry, I hate to take away from the proceedings here, but there's no way we can just ignore the fact of how far out of the way this guy's leg is bent. What is that? It doesn't happen. The legs don't bend like that. I'm sorry. I need to find it now because surely I'm not the only one seeing. That doesn't happen. There's no way that doesn't happen. Nobody's leg bends backwards like that. Not even at the kneecap. He's bent below it. Oh, I mean, UFC fans will know who Anderson Silva is. That looked very similar to it, but either way, Saint-Etienne get on the score sheet first. Riyad Mahrez on the ball now, and again, Dortmund conceding. I think in slightly odd circumstance there. I think it was more or less just defensive miscommunication. Then it's actually not something to really panic over. That sort of thing does happen. It's Ciro Immobile with it now. He's got to get past Jordi Alba. Oh, that's not Jordi Alba. That's it's Mbappe looking forward now. Mbappe. Skriniar, good tackle. Oh. Okay. Jordi Alba, no, he does deserve it. I don't know, man. This was difficult with one division, never mind two. Ciro Immobile with it now, and he's got a lot of space to run here, and he's got Alexander Isaac up there with him. Alexander Isaac, the man formerly of Crystal Palace last season, while he throws the defender down, forgets about the ball, and turns it over in possession. And now it's Lionel Messi. Jude Bellingham now under pressure from Adrien Rabiot, but it's Chiesa. Joshua Kimmich the shot, and a great save then from Jan Oblak. And the corner coming up, Bruno Guimaraes. Guimaraes to take it. Corner played short, Lionel Messi with it on the ground, gets around Skriniar with ease. It's Guimaraes to Messi. Messi tackled well. Adrian Rabiot's got to get rid of it. It does. Gets it to Julian Brandt. Ciro Immobile. Rabiot. Brandt again gets it to Bremer. Kvaratskhelia. Rabiot, and again, Dortmund playing the ball pretty well here in midfield. They just can't quite find something to get going now. Again, the one goal that they did concede, more of a defensive lapse in judgment more than anything else, but it's Joshua Kimmich now, the shot, and a good I'll tell you what, good save from Jan Oblak. That one nearly, though, ended up in his net anyways. Was saved it with the feet. Sometimes they tell the up-and-coming keepers, you know, especially the ones, the youth ones, try not to save it with your feet. Save it with your hands as much as you can. He's gone feet first at the ball, then it's risky. But if you get it correctly, it ends out okay. Bruno Guimaraes with it now. Corner coming in. Jan Oblak gets off his line, and we've got an absolute WWE match at the 6-yard box. An hour gone. I think maybe Willie Stees will start to see Dortmund advance. They've been close a couple of times. I think at least, you know, this game we're seeing some attacking presence from Dortmund. It's Alexander Isaac to Immobile, trying to get it to Rodrigo, who's intercepted. Messi's been tackled. Adrian Rabiot with it now. Dumfries with it now. Isaac to Immobile. Julian Brandt. Oh, I tell you, just another poor pass. Riyad Mahrez. Again, another former man of Leicester City. Moved on to bigger and better things. Immobile, that ball played back to fuel the recent goal. It's Jordi Alba. A lot of room to run on the left side. I'd say what, he's given some good pace now. He's got some space as well. If he can get around Riyad Mahrez, which he has, it's Guimaraes. Can he get inwards? No, not quite. Oh, but hang on a minute. I tell you what. This Dortmund team, at the end of the day, are putting in some good defensive shifts, but goodness me, have they had a couple of close ones now where it really could just trickle across the line. It's Immobile, tackled by Diaz, quite sternly as well. Just the 1 minute out of time, and it's Kylian Mbappe over to Messi. Messi with it now. Messi cuts inwards, it's Mbappe, the shot blocked. Joshua Kimmich's shot blocked as well, and that one was really risky. Jan Oblak was well off his line. And it is just 1-0 at the end of the half. Etienne, good half of football. Dortmund, though, despite the mistake, and despite the goal from Chiesa, not that far off, though, has to be said. Yeah, again, I think still not a bad half of football there. Dortmund controlling possession, still 5 shots from Etienne. More passes attempted. Actually, similar pass accuracy. I thought Dortmund's actually mishit quite a few of them. It surprises me that that's not the case. 6-5 for Bremer. Yeah, I tell you what, he's really been the kind of the anchor of the defense so far. 7-2 for Chiesa. Messi, the 6-4. Kyle Walker, 6-5. All looks good there. Mbappe's still a little bit disappointing so far, has really yet to find himself in any relative position to scoring. I think it's very odd, but it's already Lionel Messi. Messi, the shot blocked. It's Mbappe. Mbappe, can he try to get around Dumfries here? No. Dumfries still with it. I tell you what, good battle for the ball. Dortmund holding strong for the time being, but it's Guimaraes. Tackled by Riyad Mahrez, and now Dumfries one-on-one with Guimaraes again, and Skriniar is going to get rid of it. Well, it's at least cleared away well. Substitution being made then. Ivan Perisic replacing Federico Chiesa. Kimmich to Perisic. It's Alexander Isaac. Isaac looking forward. Well, now it's Kvaratskhelia. Can he get round Diaz and Kyle Walker? Not quite. Out for a throw. Dortmund's going to have it again. Etienne, I think not to walk away with the 3 points here would be disappointing. But Dortmund moving well. I think they could score here. It's Mobile. Oh, has Rodrigo. They get round Jordi Alba on the outside. He's going to have to find a pass. Nope, Jordi Alba's going to tackle. Brady's tried to do a little bit too much with it there. That's what we've seen from time to time with these clubs. Kyle Walker, out wide now to Diaz. Bellingham back to Diaz. It's Messi. It's Mbappe by himself. Great save then from Jan Oblak. A little surprised, or that's not Jan Oblak, is it? So, just, time is it's 11:20 at night, dude. I apologize, but... Anyways, it's Alexander Isaac now to get around Jude Bellingham. May have a look forward here. Oh, but he can't keep it in play. Isaac kind of came into his own last season for that at Crystal Palace. He was the front man before they had Cody Gakpo, which was a good pickup for them. Alexander Isaac, who appears to have dropped back into midfield. Drops it off to Julian Brandt in midfield. That's Rodrigo to Immobile. Tackled by Perisic. Messi. Messi to Mbappe. Skriniar's going to have to battle the Frenchman forward, and does. Dumfries nearly sending Mbappe back to Monaco then. Riyad Mahrez. It's Bremer. About 20 minutes remain here, and still nothing really for Borussia Dortmund. Although, I tell you what, they're getting closer. It's Rodrigo. Rodrigo, is Jerome Mobile on the side? Yes, he is. Oh, but he's not going to be able to keep it. Kvaratskhelia. Julian Brandt. Kvaratskhelia again. Can he get around Diaz? No. So close. So close for Dortmund. I tell you what. They certainly seem to have matched up better against this Etienne side. It's Joshua Kimmich now. Kimmich to Messi, who's by himself. And the second for Etienne comes with about 15 minutes remaining. And Lionel Messi puts away his second of the season. Here it is again. Joshua Kimmich sees that nobody's marked Messi forward. Beautifully played through ball. Messi takes it first time. The magical left foot that I'm sure if DNA cloning was real, they would have made millions of that. So Dortmund, it appears again, unless they get something going rather quickly here, may end week number 2 in defeat as well. Although, albeit, they've played very good today. Damn sight better than last time out. Good shot there, saved quite easily by Lloris. Picked up in midfield by Adrien Rabiot. Kvaratskhelia, Julian Brandt. Can he find a shot? With Mobile. Julian Brandt, shot blocked. Kvaratskhelia with it, that shot blocked as well. So close again from Dortmund, just can't find it. Joshua Kimmich to Mbappe. Skriniar, pressure from Messi. Gets it away to Dumfries. Rodrigo to Dumfries again. That pass mishit. It's Romero with it now. Riyad Mahrez picks it up, and it's Julian Brandt and Ciro Immobile. Riyad Mahrez. Mahrez trying to work well now versus Jordi Alba. Trying to muscle him off the ball and cannon. It's Romero. Romero turns at the near post, trying to find something, and again is swarmed by a sea of green. And it's Kylian Mbappe moving forwards now. Pass intended for Ivan Perisic, intercepted. It's Brandt. Mobile. For Rodrigo. Played way over the top. Finds Alexander Isaac on the far side. Trying to get around Jude Bellingham now. Isaac battling well and does get Jude Bellingham. Julian Brandt, the shot turned away by Lloris. And oh, that one's going to be pointed for a goal kick, I believe. And a substitution being made. Matthias Ginter is replacing Christian Romero, as Riyad Mahrez being replaced then by who? Two minutes at a time then. I don't know, that one must have been at Liberty of the game, whoever he had on the bench, because I don't think he's actually joined that squad. But Etienne, 2-0 victory over Borussia Dortmund. Definite improvements for Etienne. Subtle improvements for Dortmund. Lionel Messi with his second goal of the campaign, and surely many more after that. And next up, we head to our final game of the day, to the San Siro, AC Milan hosting Southampton. Just make sure I've got the Southampton changes correctly. I know at least that I've done. And Bernardo Silva's in for Dybala. Okay. Alright, that tells me that I've done it because I remember, I think, doing it. Let's just make sure that I've got everything correct, which I'm pretty sure I have. Yep. All right, then, final game of Matchday number 2 across both divisions. AC Milan hosting Southampton from the San Siro, one of the most legendary venues in Italian and European football to boot. Should be a very fine game, this. Southampton, I believe, found the loss against Go Ahead Eagles in Matchday number 1. Yes, they did. It was just a 1-0 defeat to Eagles then. Milan drew 1-1 with Saint Etienne, who we just saw take up a 2-0 victory versus Dortmund. And it will be the hosts, the Rossinieri, getting us underway. Some high talent in this Milan squad. I'd be a little surprised. Matter of fact, I'd be very surprised if they don't find promotion this year. I think, realistically, we've got a couple of favorites already here. Nottingham Forest, definitely, I think one of them. AC Milan have to be my second pick. I do think Etienne in that mixture as well. Realistically, I think any of these squads, of course, we're only in match day number 2. Any of these squads are definitely possible, but if I have to draw conclusions from the one game that we have seen so far, Forest is definitely going to be the favorite for the time being. Milan and Etienne got to be next in line. Everything else after that, well, just a bunch of teams that's, you know, looking to strut their stuff, get themselves in position to put the rest of the league on notice. It's Harry Kane with it now. It's Carvajal to Kane. Kane to Carvajal once again. Trying to work around to Hernandez. Has DePaul. Barea. Oh, tried the cheeky backheel past the Dutchman. But Nathan Ake was able to get onto it. That's Stoney to Barea. Neymar Jr. Harry Kane. Oh, it's going to be into the gloves then of Wojciech Szczesny. Wangman's son tries to get it to Griezmann, intercepted. Pembe to Hardy to Koundé to Hernandez. Tackled by Harry Kane. There's Barea. Kane has Morata the shot. Beautiful save then from Szczesny. Oh, I tell you what, that was a hyper reaction save then. Beautiful. And with the amount of power that's been put behind that, he's at a third of a second. That's less than a blink of an eye. Roughly around there. About the same time, but not quite. Neymar Jr. with the corner. Not a lot of men in the box here. That one swung in looking for Harry Kane. Headed in the middle. Headed again. Oh, I tell you what an effort that. Just wide. Great try from Rudiger. And it's absolutely gotten past Szczesny then. Just wide of the post. Has to say, that was a great attempt. Griezmann got over the back end of the defender then, was able to get the header, but it ends up, well, initially with the feet of Milan, and we'll get it again after tackling Thomas Partey. It's Barea. Gets to Carvajal. Carvajal looking inwards now, tackled by Nathan Ake. Carvajal may get it back, and he does. At the touchline, this is dangerous. And a good tackle again. Thomas Partey has to act quickly. He does. Gets it to Wangman's son. Son to Hernandez. And put out a play then. Throw in for Son. Bernardo Silva back to Partey to Hernandez. It's Antoine Griezmann. Partey to Son. Wangman's son, beautiful effort. Wow. What a goal that was. Let's look at this again. I mean, come on now. You got one of the best players in the world. You leave him unmarked there within the 18-yard box. He's beautifully curled it round Magnon. Top right-hand corner, calm as you'd like. I mean, just absolutely fantastic player to have in that position. But if you're AC Milan, you should have never allowed him there. And I think that goal may come to haunt them. Wangman's son getting his first of the campaign. And Southampton's first goal of the campaign as well. It's Harry Kane now. Get past Hernandez. Good save then by Szczesny out for a corner. Tackled well by Bukayo Saka. Saka moving forwards well now. They have a lot of room down the right side, but you get past Neymar Jr. Can't quite do it. Nathan Ake with it. Barea intercepted. It's Morata. It's Neymar Jr. Might be overwhelmed here as a Southampton defense. They've got some good players coming forward. The shot, another good save there by Szczesny. tell you what, man. Chesney is doing a fantastic job so far. I think you put many other keepers in goal. It's probably a 3, maybe 4-0 game right about now. He's put in so many good saves. Bennis the corner, looking for Harry Kane. Oh, that one off the woodwork. Temporarily cleared away. Rudiger back with it from the 18-yard box. Beautiful header, I'll say that much. How he's gotten that close even from that far away is beyond me. Morata trying to have some support forward here. Neymar Jr. to Kane. Neymar Jr. Harry Kane, the shot save. Another fantastic save here from Chesney. I mean, this is an unbelievable appearance from him so far. Goalkeeping masterclass. Corner swung in again. Header from Harry Kane, and it's in. Well, a fantastic goal then from Harry Kane. Corner swung in well. Bernardo Silva can't quite get in the way of the ball. And Harry Kane's second goal of the season comes from his head. Great goal. Southampton defended so well, but I'm afraid even then, you just can't allow attempts to keep happening like that. Eventually they were going to score, and they did. Son over to Thomas Partey. Saka. Now Southampton looking well here, but back inward to Son. Tackled. Now Morata moving forwards. Hernandez. Bernardo Silva. Inwards to Harry Kane. Nathan Ake trying to potentially put in some defense. Another fantastic save from Chesney and out for a corner. Swung in. Harry Kane again from the header. Oh, and she's done it again. Sorry, but this man is absolutely coming to the rescue for Southampton right about now. Neymar Jr. with the corner. Swung in towards the near post. Bukayo Saka won't have any trouble getting that one away. Gets picked up by Heung-min Son. And the first half comes to a close. 1-1 the score. Heung-min Son strikes first. Harry Kane strikes with the header from the corner. But the real hero so far is Chesney. Again, I've said this before. Had it not been Chesney in the goal, could have been looking at maybe a 4-0 game, 4-1 game right about now. He has done magnificently for Southampton. I mean, again, so Harry Kane an 8-5. Chesney only a 6-1. There's almost no way. He saved 6 shots. 7 shots on target. 6 of them saved. Just the 1 goal. And he's only rated a 6-1. That is criminal. If Southampton walk away with points here, he gets man of the match. I'm sorry. I will physically give him man of the match. It's Benacer. Trying to get past Bernardo Silva here. Inwards to Rudiger. Ball back to Rudiger again. And Milan playing well with the ball at their feet right now. Not in any sort of necessarily panic mode now. I think they're playing very calm. It's Bastoni to Barea. It's Morata. Hernandez, Whiteman's son, it's to Silva, to Hernandez again. Thomas Partey with it now, gets to Antoine Griezmann, and hang on just a minute, well, it's a great save from Magnan. So Romelu Lukaku, one of Southampton's highest goal scorers last season, now comes on for Milan. Dangerous position. Harry Kane with it now. Neymar Jr. to Barea. Harry Kane, who's dropped a little bit further back in midfield. Potentially given that 9 spot to Romelu Lukaku dropping back. Partey to Hernandez, and I think Southampton again have been close. Still trying their best to work forward. About 20 minutes remaining here. Bukayo Saka with it now. Di Lorenzo. Tackled by De Paul. To Benacer. Tell you what, again, since the first half, Milan so far have yet to really find an attack here. Again, Szczesny in goal has been an absolute savior for Southampton. If they walk out of here with a point, man of the match goes to him by far, not even close. The game will probably give it to Harry Kane. I will not. Szczesny has saved 6 out of the 7 shots on target that he's faced. Just the one being the header from Harry Kane from the corner. Bukayo Saka with it now. Saka! And Southampton, with just about 15 minutes remaining in this game. Southampton in the lead, 2-1. I'll tell you what, they've left Saka so far open. This is a player that, you know, despite playing one of the wider positions, you know, you'd think that the goal scorers are either going to be, you know, Hwang-Min's son or Griezmann, but no, if you leave Saka open, he's just going to score. I mean, I think genuinely it's such a danger to this Milan squad right now. They've played so far well forward. I think honestly, the fact that Milan may not come away with points from this game is so surprising. But Southampton have lived up to the task. You know, last time out they lost 1-0 to Eagles. Didn't really learn much about the Southampton squad from that. What we are learning is this. They absolutely have the ability to contend with these teams. And I tell you what, that is something that I'm sure Will Ans would love to hear. As far as Peter goes, I mean, he kind of figured that there was problems last time out. Again, star-studded lineup this for Milan. And to have now played 2 games and may not walk away with more than 2 points out of them, as the shot saved, blocked by Nathan Ake, 10 minutes remaining, to potentially only walk away from the first 2 fixtures with 1 point, maybe, I think 2 at the best they could get right now. Ball played back to Mannion. That is a very scary position to be in. Again, this is only a 10-week season. Or, well, I guess for these Division 2 guys, it's a 14-week season, but, you know, not the case. You know, more or less once Division 1 season ends and it's just these guys, we can get them twice a week and it won't be much longer. Pass miss hit inwards to Harry Kane. Less than 5 minutes remaining. It's Neymar Jr. versus Wang Min's son now. Back to Carvajal. Neymar lofts it over the top into Koundé. It's cleared away. It's Bastoni. It's Harry Kane. Kane versus Koundé, played back to Szczesny in goal. Not totally cleared away, but I think finally into safety. And just the 1 minute added time. And let me tell you this, above all odds, I tell you what, unless does Milan have a final attack going, it's Romelu Lukaku, the man who played for Southampton last season, was one of their highest goal scorers. Gets past Di Lorenzo with ease. It's Lukaku. And no, Thomas Partey finally gets it away. It's 2-1 for Southampton. What a game it was for the Saints here. It's a game they would have been hoping for. And let me tell you something, that has definitely... I think that absolutely has to have put the rest of Division 2 on notice. It really is. Well, that'll do it for the in-game action tonight. But we do have for you now, as I take a picture of this coming up here on the screen, we do now have the details of the Domestic Cup tournament. I say Domestic Cup, the in-season tournament now. You know what? It's a little weird to put together a tournament-style format with 13 teams, albeit it's a little tricky. But there is a way to be done. And the best way to have done this is it's going to go like this. Our top 3 teams from last season will be the first, second, and third seed in which the order in which they finish. So those 3 teams will be Ajax, it will be Bordeaux, and it will be Wolverhampton as our first 3 seeds. Now, they will have a bye to the second round. Everybody else is playing to fill in the gaps. Those teams will be randomly drawn. Hopefully, I'll be able to get to that tomorrow. For the first 2 rounds, they will be a single game. The quarterfinal and semifinal games will both be home and away legs, and the final will be just the 1 leg. And this should be a fantastically fun tournament between both our Division 1 and Division 2 sides. And on that note, it has been a pleasure joining you once again here. Hotspot, signing off for the night.